Some relationships don't fall apart because of the partner. They fall apart because of the world that raised them. No one prepares you for this kind of conflict. Loving someone deeply while feeling a quiet, heavy discomfort around their parents. It feels wrong to admit. It feels shameful to say out loud. But psychology reveals something uncomfortable and deeply human. You're not just reacting to your partner's parents. You're reacting to an emotional past your body still remembers. When you fall in love, you're not only choosing a person, you're choosing the emotional ecosystem they come from. Their childhood, their caregivers, their family dynamic, all of it becomes part of your relationship, whether you want it to or not. And sometimes their family triggers wounds you haven't spoken of in years. In trauma psychology, this is called associative emotional recall. It's when someone's behavior activates the emotional memories of a person who once hurt you. You might not consciously recognize the connection, but your nervous system does. Maybe their mother talks with the same sharp tone that made you shrink as a child. Maybe their father's coldness feels exactly like the silence you once feared. Maybe the low-level chaos of their family gatherings echoes the instability you swore you'd never return to. So the problem isn't hatred, it's activation. It's the resurfacing of old survival patterns. This is why you can adore your partner, yet feel your chest tighten the moment you pull into their parents' driveway. And here's the part nobody tells you. Your partner is emotionally fused with the environment that shaped them. Their normal may be your danger. Their comfort may be your trigger. What they excuse, what they don't even notice, may be what your body simply cannot tolerate. Clinicians call this a family of origin collision, when your childhood wounds and your partner's family structure clash directly. And then the guilt arrives. You think, I'm being dramatic. I shouldn't feel this way. I don't want to cause problems. But your emotions aren't disrespect, they are protection. Your body learned long ago who was safe and who was not. And it doesn't care about politeness or social harmony. It reacts to patterns, to tones, behaviors, and atmospheres. It reacts to the things children learn to survive long before they have the words to understand them. This doesn't mean you don't love your partner. It means your partner's family is walking through the emotional ruins you once escaped. What makes this even harder is when your partner doesn't see it, not because they're blind, but because they were raised inside the system that scares you. Psychologists call this attachment imprinting, our tendency to normalize the environment we grew up in, even if it was harmful. You're not fighting the parents, you're fighting the emotional template that shaped the person you love. And until this is understood, until it can be brought into the light without blame, love and fear will keep crashing into each other. The conflict feels like this. You love your partner, but you dread the people who raised them. You feel guilty for it. You try to hide it. You pretend the tension doesn't exist. But inside, there's a quiet grief. The grief of realizing the relationship comes with an emotional cost. Psychology explains that you are dealing with two different attachment systems, yours shaped by your wounds and your partner's shaped by theirs. If your partner comes from a family where boundaries are weak, emotions are avoided, or conflict is the norm, they may not understand why your parents unsettle you. They may say things like, "That's just how they are," or "They don't mean it like that," or "You're overthinking," not realizing these phrases echo the same invalidation that shaped your childhood. This creates something therapists recognize as emotional triangulation, where you feel trapped between loyalty to your partner and loyalty to yourself. But here's the truth that sets you free. You can love your partner without loving their parents. You can respect the relationship without absorbing the family system. You can protect your peace without destroying the bond. This is the heart of differentiation, the psychological ability to remain connected to someone while maintaining your own emotional boundaries. You do not have to tolerate what hurts you. You do not have to pretend your wounds don't exist. You do not have to merge with a family that feels unsafe. The goal isn't to change their parents. The goal is to change the emotional contract between you and your partner. Healthy love sounds like, I love you, I don't feel safe around them, and I need us to protect our relationship from the dynamics that hurt me. You do not have to be close to their parents. You don't have to visit often. You don't have to repair what you didn't break. You just need a relationship where both of you stand on the same side. Because love doesn't require merging with someone else's past. Love requires building a future together, one chosen, not inherited. And once you realize that, something inside you finally exhales. You stop forcing connection with people who triggered the child you once were. You stop blaming yourself for your reactions. You stop abandoning your own safety to preserve someone else's comfort. You can love your partner deeply. You can dislike their parents completely. And the relationship can still thrive as long as you honor the part of you that knows the difference between love and danger.